Siente el tembleque.
What?
Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Siente el tembleque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Siente el tembleque.
What?
Teque, teque.
What?
Teque, teque. Siente el tembleque.
What?
Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Siente el tembleque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Siente el tembleque.
What?
Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Siente el tembleque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Teque, teque. Siente el tembleque.
What?
Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm wiring up the full 12 volt accessory system on the XPRO Drax X Pro with the FarDriver. The core of the setup is a 12 volt step down converter from the 72 volt. Takes the bike's main pack voltage and drops it down safely so I can run the accessories. Off that we're going to get the headlight, tail light with brake light, turn signals, running light, and then a USB outlet to recharge stuff. It's one of those upgrades that really changes how complete the bike feels, because now it's not just really raw power and mods, it's lighting, accessories, bunch of stuff, functionality. So in the video, I'm going to walk through how I wired everything up, how I'm powering each component, and what it takes to make all the parts kind of work.
For the signals, do both even. Look at that. And we do one at a time. And then horn, I bought a horn. I'm gonna put a new one in because the old horn was integrated into the light and I was too lazy and I wanted to use a different light. Things are going pretty good so far. Not bad. It was all through step down converter. So I've got all this stuff wired in, testing with the Wagos, and then slowly soldering them in one by one with the solder seal. Gonna make a hole here on the rear, bolt this guy in. Yeah, one cool thing I want to show you is watch the light when it comes on. It's so cool. I love that, dude. So yeah, if you guys want me to write a tutorial, white is the running light that you need to do the startup like that on this light. This like it was on Amazon, and yeah, the green I think is right and the yellow is left. And the red is for brake light. So I'm gonna solder this to my brake sensors soon enough and see if I can get that to work. So next thing we're doing after that is the display. Once I got the display going, I should be back in business. Wow, I thought I was recording this entire time and I wasn't. This is entirely crazy. But yeah guys, I rode all the way here, but here's the bike. There it is. Thought it was appropriate, you know, new light. Got that surround style front light, wired it all up myself. This is all to the FarDriver. This isn't on the stock Hobbywing controller anymore. I also put a step down converter, DC step down, for the lights, and
for this really cool charger right here. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I added this USB charger. This is actually from a guy, well, he did this mod on the Valtensu EM23. Since this bike is pretty much an EM23 frame, I thought, why the heck not? So just just drilled twice into here, put brackets, put these in with nuts on the bottom, wired this into the DC converter, got the voltmeter wired up to the FarDriver, got the 3-speed control right here wired up to the FarDriver, took the ignition out of here, cut it out, literally cut the ignition out. You can see right here, because these voltmeters come with the ignition, and I was like, nah man, fuck that. Hot Packs, they sell the kit for the 3 together in one thing. So it's the 3-in-1 or 3-speed switch, voltmeter, and the ignition together. So those 3 come in one thing. So what I did is I basically just cut this out. Just super easy, man. I used some really sharp pliers I have to pop it out, and then dremeled it to make it smooth, and then wired it all up, man. Super easy. Wired, the ignition up into here. Got that cool key that it came with. Was able to still keep that, which I liked. This is not the stock key, but this key this came with. And then I got this switch on Amazon, decided to use it, hack it. I got it for the Talaria originally, and I was like, you know what, man? Where there's a will, there's a way. Just to let you guys know, this is my first time doing this. I'd never done anything like this. What do I do in my spare time? I build a lot of computers. I do a lot of, building cars and stuff like that. So, I am a little technically mechanically inclined, but I never thought like, oh, I'll apply those skills to a bike. No, man, if you can build a computer, which I know a lot of you guys probably got into, you could definitely do this. The wiring's not too bad. Sure, things might not be plug and play, but connectors are going to look very similar. A lot of these connectors look like power supply connectors or Molex connectors, if some of you are familiar with them. So, be careful, of course, but take a stab and be smart and take your time. That's the biggest thing. Take your time. Don't ever rush these projects. All the times that I've fucked up the most is when I'm rushing. Just don't rush. Just do the thing and chill. But the bike looks sick. And that rear light for me is cool just because I was upset that I lost the tail light. I need to hook up the brake sensors because it still has a brake light. I'm gonna hook that up. And I saved the brake sensors from the factory. They're still in here. So I've just got to wire these up, and I know the connectors. I'm gonna buy them, and I'll do that. And then once that's done, man, it'll be closer. But I have a lot of plans for this thing. I am barely close to done. This thing is going to be pretty nuts soon enough. I'll show you guys a picture what I got planned. New suspension kit. Found a dude out here. Well, not even out here. I have my marketplace set like, pretty broad. And so it found this really cool deal. I don't know, I want to say found this really cool deal like 4 or 5 hours away from me. More than that, actually, probably like 7 hours away from me, man. And I was like, dude, I'm not going to drive that. Like, I really want this stuff, but I'm not going to drive that. So anyway, hit up the dude and was like, yo, man, would you be down to ship it? He's like, for sure, bro, blah, blah, blah. I'll ship that shit, send me money, blah, blah. Send him the cash, bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. We got it done. He sent me the Ultra B full suspension. He upgraded to Cirrus. He's like, yo, I still got the Cirrus box. I'm going to throw this all in a Cirrus box. I'll take a picture and show you guys here. So he sent me a Cirrus box full of Ultra B stock suspension from a 2025. So, guess what's going on here? Gonna try and see if I can toss on the Ultra B suspension. The rear, I have no qualms about. The front, I've never done the front on a bike, but hey, First time for everything, right? Just like all this shit. And hey, kind of did okay. I think I did an okay job, right? You know, you tell me. It's pretty clean. I dremeled this out, you know, make sure that I made it clean. Didn't want it to look too janky, you know. And sure, some people might think it does, but hey, dude, you know, it could be a lot worse. I think the light looks sick, but I'm gonna shoot some B-roll. Alright, so just gonna go over the tune. So max line current 260 amps, boost line current 260 amps, max phase current 600 amps, and boost phase is 600. The max phase I kind of want to set to 550, but I like the way it feels. It just means, like, why is the boost at 600 if it's the same, is kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know, it's hard because it's like I have them set the same, so there's really no like boost over the norm, right? So you'd assume you'd want to set each maybe 10 less or something less, but whatever, man. For now, I love the way it rides like that. But then again, this isn't just any FarDriver. This is the 72680. It has a lot of headroom for growth. So if you're looking for a controller that you can grow into and have like a ton of headroom to pretty much, you know, beef it up and get a crazy battery with some juicy cells like what I'm gonna do, yeah, I'd probably look into something like this. You know, you want headroom, you know, you don't want to be battling the thing to squeeze juice out. Just as that's really the limitation, is how many amps certain controllers can pull. Sheep. Beautiful out here. Beautiful. But yeah, I mean, big part of me is like, oh, I want to get the Arctic Leopard XF. I can maybe build something like it. I think the Ultra B suspension is obviously going to change it to be a bigger bike. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see. All that stuff is just thoughts on the table right now. Sheesh. Ah, dude. It's completely ripping. A little out of control. A little out of control. I love it though. All the Googlers look confused when they see me on this thing. Yeah, a lot of plans, man, for this bike. Thinking about getting another rear wheel. But I just gotta see what will fit. And so before I do anything like that, I'm gonna try and put a beefier tire on this rear, and then see if I can put a beefier tire on the front. If that is possible, this will ride much better. Oh! Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. Yeah, man. Part of me is like, do I really need the hot packs? I mean, I'm sorry, do I really need the 10 power battery? Like, this shit is pretty nutty. I think a lot of people would be really content the way it is like this. Fuck, dude. This is an animal. Like a complete animal. It's just wild. So yeah, if any of you guys out there are contemplating this bike, just get one, dude. Put a FarDriver on it. Doesn't even have to be this one. You know, you could put any other model, even a cheaper model. I did go a little crazy, I think, but not really, bro. You know, if you've got $200 laying around, which is not much, you know, you probably saved a lot of money buying this bike over a different one. You already saved money on the bike. I mean, just make a monster. The lighter you are, the more unreasonable it will be. I think the reason why I have such an easy time too is it's planted with me on it. Devin too, you know, we're bigger guys, but fuck, bro, like, yeah, no, this is great. Such a great bike, you know. I rather ride it first thing over the Talaria, and like, it's a beast. It's so good. Oh, who we got today? Texas Tea Juice. Cold Fire. Oh, look at that jackrabbit coming right here. He's coming quick. Look at him go. Look at him. He's coming right for me. Look at. Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, he came. I thought he was gonna bite me or something crazy. He just bounced. That's trippy. That never happened to me before. What a trip. Okay, well, cheers. Just gonna be in mode 2 for a little bit, so you can still feel the power in mode 2. Even I have it halfway, I still feel quite a bit of power in mode 2. Oh, man, you want to make sure you don't hit the baby. Road closed, all that's down, so road closed for me. Maybe it was a bad idea. I don't know. We'll see. Whoa. Yo, he had a snake. Dude, that was fucking crazy. Yo, did any... Okay, I'm sure somebody saw that. The camera had to have caught that, dude. Okay, so what that means is I should probably be careful. Obviously, there's fucking snakes out here. There's vermin out here. There's all sorts of things that motherfucker wants, right? So I should probably be careful. That was intense nature, man, at its finest. Dude, this is sick. I never see cool shit like that. That's actually really cool. You know, like... I get some dope shots of the bike. Man, I'm like all tripping, like, oh fuck, is there gonna be a snake here somewhere? The thing is, part of me is like, oh, we should go over here to the logs, which looks sick, right? Really does. But what's in the logs? Maybe a snake. Got a snake in my boot. For another time. For another adventure. Maybe when I'm with someone else, in case I get bit by a snake like Oregon Trail. Shee! This thing's a ripper, bro. I'm gonna tell the lady about the snake. Actually, no. You know what? It's their baby. Yeah, I don't want to hit a rut going super fast, so.
And also, it didn't like accelerating over a rut. Felt some vibration for a second. The motor feels strong, man. The motor doesn't like trip. Anyway, this build right now is going to change very, very quickly. Going to basically putting on the Ultra B suspension, which is going to be sick. That's going to change the bike probably entirely. And then after that, tires and sprocket. I got a 46 tooth sprocket going to toss in. Really going for that Ultra B feel. Just really, you know, gonna try and build my own Ultra B a little bit. Frankenstein. Some of you guys might think it's cringe or crazy, but I don't know, man. It's kind of what it's all about, you know, just fun shit. I'll be honest, if I was gonna go buy a bike tomorrow, I'd probably get the Y Volt because I really want to get one. I've been thinking about that. Or the new Arctic, was it the XER? Those look actually really cool. But it's like this. I just want to see, you know, what I can pump out of it. I bought the whole Ultra B suspension setup for $300, man. I mean, for $300, if I can't put it on here, guess what? It's going on the Talaria. Either way, it's a win. So I guess that's the way I'm seeing it right now. And then the charger is actually pretty cool to me. I really like New Futures mod of this. If you guys really want to join a decent community that's run pretty right, and you've got this bike or a Veltinsu EM22, 23, whatever, you know, variant of the bike, join the group, man. Maybe, you know, we could start chatting there about mods and could help people. I think the other thing is a lot of people are asking about the Sur-on throttle to do that with the Hobbywing controller. I'm thinking about selling them. You know, let me know if there's enough demand for you guys. You really want me to make the Sur-on throttles for this out of the box, I will. I just need to know who's down. So I mean, comment, let me know if you want to, you know, if you want the Sur-on throttle plug and play kit for this. I could start making them. I just need it to make sense for me, and if there's demand, then sure, I'll do it. I mean, it's not a big deal. I would love to help you guys out, and honestly, the stock throttle was so dookie. Yeah, this one's just way cooler. So, I mean, a lot to be said. A lot of people think that the FarDriver is just gonna like take all the juice out of the controller and just like kill the battery. I think there was like an Eskute RTX owner telling me that, and I was like, bro, look at the Arctic Leopard. What controller does it run? FarDriver. And what is it? It's got the most range of all the E-motos. So not glazing, just saying, you know, it's factual. This is facts. The FarDriver, as long as you tune it correctly, you can really, you know, min-max the shit out of it to get what you want. So, man, just tons to talk about. Crazy. Don't want a whiskey throttle to happen here. That would be really bad. But man, what a spot. Look at that. I mean, you can't argue. Did some little photography there. But we're gonna need to back this up now. Just write it down. That was awesome. Really good time doing that. I think I got some Honestly, some really good photos. And videos. It's mainly for the vids. Alright, I don't know what that was, but we can check in a little bit. Catching the cars pretty quickly. Yeah, this thing would really benefit from a better rear tire, honestly. Usually when I come here before I do anything, I like to check it out and make sure there's like no dogs running around, because sometimes people bring their pooches, which is fine, but I don't want to get bit by one, not me. Whew. Just getting comfortable on this thing. That's what's happening. Oh, okay. We got it. Woo-hoo. Dug myself a bit of a rut there. Nice. Wiring was really, you know, not super hard. Can be. But there's a lot of tutorials online about the FarDrivers. You know, just honestly look them up. And I just kind of went from there. There's, you know, the blue plug for the 3-pin connector for the 3-speed mode. You know, there's a certain connector for the throttle. All that stuff is easy. It's really just the lights and all that that you need to sit and kind of troubleshoot and think about. But honestly, in the end, super worth it. The bike out of the box is an awesome bike nonetheless. Really is. But holy crap, once you do this to it, just totally wakes it up, man. I don't know what else to say. I know I keep saying that, but the bike really speaks for itself. These 138 motors, people say, can pull a lot more. So, I mean, we'll see what happens and we'll see how it does. But for now, I'm a fan. Yeah, for someone starting out and just wanting to upgrade something, perfect. Great bike. And if you guys do have any questions, feel free to hit me up. Working with XPRO to get my code working again. They said that there was so much demand for the bike that they actually had to stop my code. So that was a little disappointing, but I guess some of them have already sold out. They're working on their next shipment. When the next shipment comes, I will get a code to get money off again. So if you guys, you know, are, you know, tight on cash, and you want to save a little bit of money, you can wait a little bit. I'll make sure that we get the code working. Working closely with XPRO to figure it all out. They've been pretty good. And yeah, I'm also just trying to put some good ideas in their head. I think that they have the right idea, but I think they could honestly do one more tier higher than this. And this is a great bike. It really is. I don't know if you guys saw or remembered that last bike I got, the TST GT73. Oh man, what a disaster of a bike that was. But man, killer, love it. I'm gonna head home in a second. But yeah, I mean,
Some of you guys wondering why I want to put better suspension on it. Some of you guys that have it, the rear is stiff for one, and the front doesn't have enough travel. Stanchion isn't as tall even as my MX4. So what does that mean to me? That means I want a little bit taller. So I love the way the Talaria stands. Fuck, look at that light. It's so sick. And so anyway, I'm not saying I need to make it that way, but you know what, dude? This is my bike. I'm gonna do whatever I want to it. People probably gonna hate, say that I'm trying to make some crazy monster, some stupid thing. Whatever. I just wanted to modify the thing and get my foot in the door on how to build specifically an e-motorcycle and a dirt bike, because some of you guys saw Honda is getting in the game. Honda just released there were some photos released of a Honda e-moto that actually is probably going to come out. So that's pretty freaking exciting. I bet you guys can hear the motor whining when I rip it, which is kind of the fun part. The motor makes a pretty darn cool noise when you hit it. It's not weird or scary or anything like that. Kind of reminds me of the noises that JB360's motor was making when he put the FarDriver on his. You guys out here with the pooch, having a good time. All right. Damn, this thing is quick, man. Sometimes I'm like, whew. So, is it a fun bike? Yeah. So, can you have fun with it out of the box? Yeah, you can. Oh, did I leave it when the turn signal's on? I did. Let's check them out for a second. It's darker now. It just looks cool. Sequential. It's nice. I mean, you guys tell me. I'd love to hear the opinions. Constructive criticism. I am definitely still need to tidy up the FarDriver cabling. I know that that's like in the way. I know it's a little ugly. But man, bikes come such a far way. We're going to see it evolve pretty shortly here. I'm just curious what issues I'm going to run into putting on the Ultra B suspension, but I will overcome them. I will figure it out. And yeah, you guys have some good content to hopefully look forward to, because I'm going to try and do it yourself Ultra B. Based with this. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll get that new battery. And then I think I'll be able to fit a bigger battery in here, actually, if we can cut the guides for the battery out pretty sure you should be able to fit maybe a little bit of a bigger. I'm thinking 40 amp hours is what I was looking at with the battery builder. So that's coming very soon here. I would go a Moorish or something like that, but lead time on them is going to be like just as much as someone making one here for me. And I prefer to, you know, kind of meet the person doing the thing. Kind of adds for me. I've always been like that. I like to have a more personalized experience with whatever I'm doing. But, you know, to each their own. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you like the content. And wait. We got a cable. Plug it in. Turn it on. Oh, lit up. Okay. Get the phone. Plug it in. Charging, baby. So that's cool. That's a big thing. I mean, it sucks to take juice from this battery, but like in a pinch, if you were to have to, it's not bad. Anyway, as I was writing away earlier, battery died on freaking Instacam, but yeah, I'll talk to New Future, see if I can post a link to the Discord, or if there's any of you buyers out there that want to join the Discord group. It's for, you know, like I said, all the Valtinsu bikes. And yeah, New Future's a good guy. A lot of good info, especially the USB charging thing. Love, peace. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Yeah, one last rip.
Alright guys, that's going to wrap this one up. Today, we got the lighting and accessory setup on the Drax X Pro coming together. The 6-inch headlight is on, the integrated rear light is wired in, the 72 volt to 12 volt step down converter is doing its job, and the USB outlet is in there too, so the bike is starting to feel way more complete now. That's the part I love about builds like this. It's not always just making more power, sometimes it's about making the whole bike feel a bit cleaner, more functional, and more finished every step of the way. And I'm still nowhere near done. I've got more tuning coming, more cleanup coming, and I'm seriously hyped for the Ultra B suspension setup. Once that goes on, the bike is going to be at another level. Better feel, control, and way more serious setup overall. So little by little, this thing is turning into exactly what I wanted. Faster, cleaner, more useful, and way more custom than stock. And seriously, thank you guys for 10,000 subs. That means a lot to me. It's freaking crazy. I just hit 10k. I woke up this morning and saw it, and I was like, what? I've got a giveaway coming soon, just to, you know, say thanks. So stay locked in for that. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and sub. Please let me know what you thought and what you want to see next. This is MAXAPACITY, and we're just getting started. Cheers, guys.
So states in back. Turn around. Tell me what you're on the phone now.
Some things to come, guys. Take a look. Oh yeah. And a Baja Blast.